now traveling to Gatwick Airport to catch our flight to Doha. Bartek is one of my companions on this trip. Bartek, how are you feeling?
I'm sad.
Why?
Because I'm leaving the UK.
Okay. No sights in the UK this time. We are going to Doha, and afterwards we are transit. Hopefully, maybe we even can get off in Doha, but
probably not.
But we'll try.
Probably
and then
not.
we are going to.
Surely not.
And we are going to Beijing, and that's where our trip starts. We've just reached Gatwick Airport and we're heading to Doha. And we're heading to China. Well, that was a secret, but we're going to also to North Korea, to Pyongyang. Afterwards to Malaysia, and we're ending the trip in Singapore. How are you feeling about the trip we are doing now? Are you excited?
No.
And we've just checked in. It will be my first Qatar Airways flight. I'm very, very excited. Are you excited, Bartek?
Yes, of course.
Bartek, very good. Bartek will have to cope with me for the next 25 hours on the plane. We've just boarded Qatar Airways aircraft. So I've got the whole row for myself, so I'm very excited. Bartek,
Qatar Airways, the one for the land, coach, British Airways.
Average. I was expecting more. There's some perfume as well.
On behalf of Qatar Airways, the one for the land, Captain Gustavo, we wish you that you stay in Doha with safe journey to your final destination.
So we decided to go to Doha for Bartek. How long are we going to Doha? 20 minutes?
Half an hour.
Half an hour visit. We've made it to Doha. That's my other country that I can say I've scored it. We only came here for around half an hour just to see, basically see the skyline of the city. It kind of reminds me of Dubai, I must say, but the weather is really bad. If you actually looked into my eyes, I feel like my sweat is getting to my eyes, and it's just unbearable weather. In 1 hour we managed to go to the outskirts of the city where you can see the panoramic view. We managed to catch the bus in and out, so they have to take a taxi. So all the trip costed 10 riyad, which is around, Bartek, how much?
12 zloty.
12 zlotys. So you can do it in £2.50, visit the city centre. The lounges here are really, really good, I must say. And now they have computer plates, so I can't really show you anything, but the choice of food is quite good for priority pass lounge. And obviously you've got a shower here as well, so you can refresh yourself. One of the landmarks of this airport is the big teddy bear. Everyone who visits this airport will definitely come across this bear. And I would say that's probably a meeting point if you get lost at the airport. That's another flight with Qatar. We are exhausted, but I guess we'll sleep better. arrived in Beijing now, and we're just heading to the hotel. And I must say, Qatar Airways really, really good. So I'm quite excited to spend the next few days offline without posting anything on social media. And, well, I guess VPN will be working, so I'll be back on the internet anyway. Sorry. I wanted to show you how weird is the ordering system in China. So obviously making sure that the order is in English. And this is in English, but the payment is the problem. Order. And the payment is the most weird one. Okay. So you can use gift card, WeChat and Union Pay. I don't know what to look like. We are now in Beijing Metro. We are traveling to the Tiananmen Square. I think that's how you say it. And what is quite cool in the Beijing Metro that people, well, obviously look at you because you look a bit different, but also they take pictures of you, so you feel like a celebrity. We are now waiting at the security check. We are outside the Tiananmen Square, that's how you say it, I think. And that's where we start our sightseeing tour today in Beijing. To actually get here for the security checks, it took us a while. And the weather doesn't help to do sightseeing. It's very, very hot. And that's the great leader of China. Of course, his portrait is probably visible in every corner of the city.
Chairman Mao.
Chairman Mao, yeah, thank you. What's your first impression of Beijing?
Hot.
Anything else?
Crowded. Busy.
And polluted. So if you want to go to Forbidden City, the ticket costs 60 yuan. We are now in the Forbidden City, and I must say it's not as busy as I've expected, basically. That's the Forbidden City from the wall side, and I must say, if you are coming here for sightseeing, you should allow quite a few hours to see everything properly, and also have an umbrella because it's just so hot this time of the year, so it's quite hard to walk around everything.
Yeah, we've been to many countries.
Some new Chinese friends who are showing us some cultural restaurants.
Yeah.
We went to Beijing Duck, yeah?
Yeah.
Beijing Duck.
Yeah.
Tell me, why in China do you eat dogs? Why is China such
Dog
a
is
delicacy?
good, delicious. I think it's good meat, good for people body. Sometimes is from the medicine. Choose from medicine some.
We are eating a dog tonight.
No, we're not.
45来得及不点饭。
我跟他讲，8点钟出门才开始吃到的。
哦，那
Why is this duck so famous? I don't even know.
YouTube.
I
And you take the pieces of the
I don't really know how to use the chopsticks. Stay in Europe, in Poland, na zdrowie.
Zdrowia, na zdrowia, na zdrowia. Yeah, Nasrabia, the Russian. Nasrabia.
Exactly. Everyone knows more or less how to do it.
Yeah, that's why you have a half
They
English,
knows how to do it.
Chinese. Yeah, if you for not famous only Chinese. No,
I want to ask you a question. Can you teach me basic Chinese?
Yeah.
你好 is hello.
好，谢谢，
谢谢。
不客
Thank
气，
you.
不客气，
不客气。
不客气，
不客气。
welcome，
不客气。How are you?
不客气呀。
How are you? How are you?
好吗？
你好吗？
你好吗？
我这个就是问你。好吗？看 how much you teach?
And then if you
对，谢谢。谢谢。
现做冰糖葫芦，欢迎您的光临。
When you're in Beijing, you may notice lots of people wearing this kind of masks, pollution masks, because the pollution here is very high. It's one of the most polluted cities worldwide. And I myself started noticing some problems because I've got strict allergies. Thank you! Started noticing some strong allergies, so I believe I may have asthma, so I'm just trying to be careful of the pollution, and hopefully that will help me a little bit, but I don't really know how to wear this mask because it keeps going down the nose. We are now in a traditional Chinese restaurant where there's only locals, menu is not in English, and locals keep taking pictures of me all the time. One lady was laughing because she noticed I don't know how to use chopsticks. So I've asked her to show me how to do it, and eventually she tried to show me. And obviously she took a picture of it, which is quite funny I guess, for the locals.
Show how you are using them.
How to use the chopsticks for the locals?
这样，好，这样倒菜，加菜啊，这样。
Oh!
请提前做好准备。
We are now at the bank of. I need to check how it's called. Huangxia. Huangxia Bank. And in the past hour, I've been waiting to exchange the currencies. Sadly, they don't accept pounds nor zlotys, only euros and dollars. So be aware that if you come here to China, have dollars or euros, then you're more likely to get your money changed. We are now in the park, leading us to the Temple of Heaven, as you can see in behind me. But the entrance ticket is 34 yuans, but that gives you access to different attractions within this park. But we only took the one for 15 yuans, which allows you to enter the park. And I think you have to pay separately to enter the temple itself. I've just followed up a little bit about what this temple is, and it symbolizes Earth, heaven and the mortal world. And it was built in the 15th century. The building itself looks different now than it used to be. It was reconstructed throughout the Ming Tombs dynasty. think that's how it's called, the dynasty itself. And each part of the building symbolizes also different season of a year. I've got the Central Chinese Television behind me. It's headquarters, which is probably one of the nicest skyscrapers in Beijing. I've just finished my briefing at the Korea tours, and I'm fulfilling one of my dreams, which of going to North Korea, to Pyongyang. And that's one of the companies that offers the tours, that's mysterious country. So I'm very, very excited to spend the next 3 days flying tomorrow afternoon. Now you can see how busy is Beijing in the peak times. It is 5 p.m. and you can see how packed the city is, and I personally wouldn't want to live here. It's far too busy for me. I used to think London and Berlin, the cities are the busiest ones, but no, Beijing is really overwhelming, and I already feel tired after spending the whole day walking around as the air is quite heavy. So we're traveling in the peak time now in Beijing, and it's really, really packed. We are now traveling to Beijing Capital Airport to catch our flight to Shenyang with China Eastern Airlines. Now just about to check in for our flight with China Eastern. Southern, I always say whatever. China Southern Eastern to Shenyang. That's my companionship, Dave Newberry, Ossie, and Evelina. About to board the China Southern Airlines, I think I remember the name, and we're flying to Shenyang.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shenyang. The outside temperature is 22 degrees.
So the plane is here.
The plane is here.
We're stuck now in Shenyang as our flight to Kenya has been cancelled. So hopefully we will make it tomorrow morning, at least, or maybe tonight. But I made a new friend from North Korea, my first friend from North Korea before the trip. So Kim, how do you say hello in Korean?
안녕하십니까?
안녕하십니까. So our flight eventually got cancelled and we're not departing tomorrow, that's confirmed. That is due to typhoon in Korean Peninsula. So I'm devastated, I'm quite upset because we're losing kind of one evening in Pyongyang. So we're now heading to our hotel, we're getting extra transfers and we are not departing tomorrow officially. So now we are heading to the city center by bus, and yeah, we made quite a lot of Slovak friends, which are the home. Maybe it's not Slovak.
Sorry about that. My mind's just. Golden Tower.
Maybe casino.
That's us in Shenyang, the most unexpected place I would have on my trip. It's actually 3 times bigger than Warsaw size-wise, so quite a big city full of skyscrapers, a large block of flats. But I'm hoping to find something interesting here, and as we've got the entire evening here before our flight to Pyongyang, which hopefully will happen tomorrow. Hello. Dave is trying to communicate.
Very hot, very spicy.
How is the experience of Elina and David? Is it good?
Smaczna, smaczna.
Tak? Smaczna?
Very good.
Smaczna zupka? One of the nicest things while you're walking a small city of 6 million people in China is that people look at you like you're a celebrity, so that's quite cool. When your luggage doesn't fit in the taxi, you can put it that way. It's completely safe in the city to do it, so. All Slovaks are inside the bus. We are now at the Ming Tombs in Dingling. We are outside Ming Dynasty tombs where the royal family, one of the most important in Chinese history, was buried. However, the location was picked not randomly, as the graves and tombs were hidden, so people cannot rob the graves. So let's check how it looks inside. We are now in the tombs of the Ming Dynasty, which was one of the most important royal families in the Chinese history. We have just taken the cable car up to the gate 14 of the Great Wall of China, which you can see. And that's the path we're going to follow. I think it's up to gate 23. And as we have only 2 hours to spend here as we came on a tour. And I must say it looks really beautiful in real life, you know. Walked 2 gates, and obviously there are hundreds of gates. This is the fastest McDonald's. The order was made in 5 minutes, and let's see how long it will take. Look.